Hi, this is Nira with HDpiano.com. You're about to learn Diary by Alicia Keys. Here's the intro. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is the intro. Comment below if you and Alicia Keys go way back to the early 2000s. I was an early fan. She's one of the reasons that I play pop piano today. So thanks, Alicia. Let's take a look at these first two measures. The left hand starts out by crossing over into right hand territory. This is middle C right here. So we're going way above that. G sharp, D sharp, A sharp, then back to D sharp. Then we go back into bass clef. You'll notice later on in the next sections that this is basically the main riff of the entire song, but the intro is up one octave from the verse. So once you learn this, you're not too far off from knowing the rest of the song, so I want to really get this down. Let's count out the left hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Meanwhile, the right hand has this cool melody here. We start out on B. Then we catch this grace note here. If you're not familiar with grace notes, now is a good time to start. A grace note is a very fast note played just before the beat. So in this example, the main note on beat 3 is D sharp, but just before that, we're going to play a quick C sharp, just for a little extra color. And there's another one here, G sharp to A sharp. Just a quick little note. Hands together, we have 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and catch that B right at the end in the right hand. Again, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. All right, let's move on. Pretty much the same thing in the third measure. The only thing changes is the last part. In the left hand, we go from D sharp, slide up 1 to E, but the rhythm is the same, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. In the right hand, also very similar. We just change that last note to a B with a little grace note on A sharp. So from here, we go up to that. Both hands. And that's the only difference. So let's go from those two measures. Now there's something important about this song that you want to make note of. There's anticipations throughout the song. And anticipation is a note played just before the beat. In this case, there is a melody note, B, that's played on the and of 4 and carried over into beat 1. So I'm going to start from the top of the intro and watch for this B that comes in on the and of 4. Here we go. 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and. So that happens a lot in the song, so you're going to watch out for that. Let's move on. We go back and repeat the first two measures again. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. All right, so here we get into some different stuff. This is where this guitar part comes in. We start out with let's just take that. So coming out of the melody part, we have a different pickup here, F sharp and C sharp. And then we go to D sharp, A sharp, D sharp in the left hand. Right hand melody is A sharp. And then we slide up to this surprise chord here. That's not in the key, but we just throw it in for a little surprise. The count here is 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1. So we got this cool up and down thing. That's a nice little accompaniment under that guitar part. So that looks like this. We're starting out here on an E minor 7. All right, so that's a big handful there. A couple different ways to play this. I am going to recommend crossing your thumb under on E. You could also cross under on D here. Either way, we have G, B, D, E, G, B, then you come back down. Okay, that's a little complicated to get down, so feel free to rewind and practice that a few times. But from the top of the measure, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Okay, let's take it from rewind one measure to the D sharp. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Okay, once you got that down, the last measure is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Not as complicated as the last measure. So left hand comes in on the and of 1, so 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Meanwhile, the right hand is holding down B, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. All right, that is the intro. Let's go way back to the top of the song. We're going to play through all of that very slowly, and then we're going to have to speed it up. So slowly first, here we go. Top of the intro. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, if you got that so far, let's try it a little faster. Same place, top of the song. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, feel free to rewind as many times as you need. Play through the slow and the slower and feel really comfortable with it until you feel like you're ready to play full speed. So let's play it full speed. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you did it. All right, great work so far. We've got a lot more to learn for this song, so head over to HDpiano.com.